The last video that I filmed was me taking down the tree. I have every intention on editing that and posting it up because I feel like there's a message in there somewhere, but that is when I thought the storm was over. That is when I thought, like, just rip the band-aid off, girl, wake up and decide to do things different. Let me tell you right now, that's not what happened. I'm not gonna discount the effort that I put in that day or those days to follow. It did help, but also there was just still like this overarching layer of fog and just ill and like not feeling like myself, and I fell back into a slump. All that to say, girl, I fell back into a slump and I'm out, like, for real this time, because low-key I just feel like an emerging flower. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm feeling myself come back alive. I'm feeling my energy slowly start to like tick itself back up. I'm just feeling really good, okay? What I'm saying is I have been able these last few days to capitalize on like this, oh my gosh, just overwashing of fresh air, new attitude, your girl's getting her groove backness, and I cleaned my house. I did 4 loads of laundry yesterday and folded all of them. That is unheard of, okay? Now that that has been taken care of, I feel like the next phase of me getting my swag back, if you will, is addressing what's going on in this region. So yes, I need to do something about this appearance, okay? Because I am feeling like a thumb. Girl, you're feeling good on the inside, but the outside is giving why, you know? So let me start by telling you, I don't have any memory of the last time I washed my hair. So I'm about to take off my scarf so y'all can see how I've been thugging it out. It's not good, okay? I don't even know if the camera is picking up the dandruff, but I have dandruff. My hair is crispy. Like, when's the last time these twists have been moisturized or anything done to them? Baby girl, your guess is as good as mine, but today we are gonna change that, okay? I'm about to put in some work. It's already 11:30 and I don't wanna be at this all day, but also like there's just some things that I wanna do that I know is gonna make me feel like she got it, okay? So first and foremost, like I said, we have to tackle this hair. So I went to the beauty supply store and I bought 4 bottles of jazzing rinse. And homegirl at the beauty supply store told me that if I don't use all 4, I can return what I don't use within 2 weeks and exchange it for something else. I went to the pharmacy yesterday because I also realized I don't have no shampoo. And I'm not gonna say I don't have no shampoo. Let me rephrase that. I don't have any clarifying shampoo. I was specifically looking for the ORS, I wanna say it's like the creamy aloe clarifying shampoo. They didn't have that, so I just grabbed what was available, which was the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Shampoo. So that's like the first order of business here. Yeah, this video is really y'all about to watch me glow up, okay? Because I need it so bad. I think there's one thing to be said about feeling good on the inside, but like I also need it to translate to the outside because I'm out here looking like Annie M in them and it is just not, it's not doing what it needs to be doing. Before I get into the shower, I am going to dampen these and run a wide tooth comb through just to get out any hairs that have obviously shed, because I don't want to be dealing with a huge tangled mess while I'm in the shower. Like that is not, oh, I need to take this off. That is not what I'm trying to do here. One thing that I am thankful for is the fact that when this little slump-a-lump came around, my hair was stretched. This is on my shed hair. Really not that bad. RIP to my hot water because it's gone. I was in the shower for so long trying to wash this hair. And also I'm having a moment of feeling like extremely goofy because I definitely cleaned this bathroom yesterday and here I am about to mess it up. And what I'm hoping is that I just don't make a complete mess because like all of that work for what? And yes, I am ashy, okay? But it is what it is. It's supposed to sit for 25 minutes room temp, or if you want to expedite, it's like 15 minutes under the dryer. I'm going to elect to go underneath the dryer because if memory serves me right, semi-permanent hair color tends to adhere better when heat is applied. This is really giving relaxer vibes. All right. Look at me about to make a mess already. I definitely think that I'm going to need all 4 of these just because how long my hair is. This stinks so bad. Oh my gosh. Did it always smell like this? I don't know. I'm just taking the rinse and putting it through my hair. And I'm doing this with no rhyme or reason. I really need to close this drawer because I'm seeing these red dots from this rinse fly all over this sink. I feel so dumb for cleaning this bathroom yesterday. I watched Avatar: The Way of Water. I really wanted to see it in the theaters, but I feel like something happened or I probably forgot, honestly, to go and see it before it left the theaters. And let me tell you how grateful I was to be able to watch that from the comfort of my home. I did not realize that that movie was 3 hours. Oh my goodness. Like, it's giving Titanic, baby. Was it good? Listen, I think I prefer the first Avatar to the second, even though the village where, you know, the sea village was super dope to me. Like being able to hold your breath that long and basically breathe underwater. I thought that was pretty tight, but oh girl, she was irking my nerves. When it came time to leave the village, her whining and crying about it, like, girl, you want your family to live or not? I was also getting annoyed at their little baby Took. I'm not even fronting, because I was like, this has to be the most always caught up in something baby ever. Like, first of all, you too little, you're not supposed to be hanging out with them anyways. And it seemed like every time you hang with them, when they get in some mess, people got to turn around and make sure you with them. Like, chill. I fully expected the Colonel to come back and like want revenge, but he wanted revenge so badly, like as in wanted to take out the other guy so badly to the point where I was just like, this is giving psychotic. Like, why do you want him gone so bad? Like, that is, and you done looked up and found people who are on board with that? Like, that was crazy. It was so crazy.
And this is where I realized that the camera was on and I could not turn it off. So I just kept bumping my gums quite literally and ranting and raving about all the movies that I've been watching as of late. Let's see, Color Purple gets a dub from me, Danielle. I cannot wait to see her in more movies. I watched The Little Mermaid. To be completely honest with you, Poor Unfortunate Souls was way better than Under the Sea. Take it or leave it. And also Griselda. I really enjoyed watching Sophia in that role. And to think I almost didn't even watch it because I thought it was just a knockoff of Queen of the South. Could not have been more wrong, and it was so good. As far as the rinse, it was super easy to apply because this rinse is pretty much just liquid, so I didn't have to work too hard to get it in my hair. It did take me about 30 minutes to do it though, because I just wanted to make sure that I was being thorough, because why take the time to do any of this just to rinse it out and end up with patches? You know what I mean?
Take a look at my sink. Like, bruh. The door. I'm seeing spots all over the place. and then the floor. And I'm groaning because I took out a towel to put on the floor. And guess who forgot to put the towel on the floor? I think what's gonna serve me the best is if I go ahead and try to clean all this stuff up first. I'm still gonna stick to the 15 minutes underneath the dryer, but also additional time under this cap with no added heat and just the heat that my body generates from cleaning this stuff up, because I know it's semi-permanent, but I also don't know how bad this is gonna be. You know what I mean? I am losing steam, okay? I knew my hair was gonna take a long time, but oh my goodness. I rinsed out as much as I could and then jumped in the shower and washed with Adwa Beauty's Balmain Moisturizing Shampoo. I did that twice, and to be honest with you, I'm still experiencing like magenta colored drips, so I'm just gonna roll with it and go in with my deep conditioner. This is by Adwa Beauty as well. My holy grail, it is the Balmain Deep Conditioning Treatment. This stuff smells so good and it works unbelievably well on my hair. I'm also going to detangle. I was in there shampooing that second time with the Balmain stuff, and the tangles, they just appear seemingly out of nowhere. Well, anyway, I'm gonna sit here for however long it takes me to put this conditioner in my hair and thoroughly detangle, because when I jump back in the shower for the third and final time today, I don't want to be in there having to detangle a single thing. I just want to be able to go in there, rinse my hair from the conditioner, and be done. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna stand here for however long it takes to do this because I want to be thorough. I will probably come back when I'm blow drying. Okay, let's make that deal. I will come back on camera when it's time to blow dry my hair out. Okay, look. I'm about to blow dry it, and then this is gonna reconvene tomorrow because I'm tired of fooling with this hair, and my nails are looking like absolute trash. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I know why this took me forever. First of all, detangling took me like an hour. Those tangles just appeared out of nowhere, and honestly, I kind of understand why, because I have a lot of new growth coming in, and like it's shorter than everything else, so where the new growth kind of stops is where everything was getting tangled at. This does not really seem like that much hair that I lost. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, because my hair is so long, when I lose hair and it like curls up on itself or whatever, it's just gonna by default look like more than what it actually is. So there's that. I bought this heat protectant. It's called Just Glaze by The Dew, and I don't know why I bought it. It's kind of like an impulse buy, but also because I need to stop playing and use heat protectant. Like, I have another one down here somewhere. This one by Cantu, it's their thermal shields, and then I also have, no, this is not a heat protectant, this is leave-in. Okay, maybe that's the only one that I had. Sometimes I use this and sometimes I don't. More so don't, because I feel like it's tacky. So I'm gonna try this. First of all, it was $16 for 2 ounces. Feels a little bit much. I don't think I really enjoy that much. Okay, well, we're gonna use it anyways because the heat protectant is a heat protectant, right? So maybe I'll use like that much on each section. Okay. Okay, that smells better. It smells like a little floral, kind of. Yeah, I think that's what I would describe it as, just a little bit floral. But I'm gonna use a little bit on each section and then use my trusty Revlon to blow my hair out. So yeah, after I do that, then I'm gonna call it for today. Because it's a lot. I'm tired and I want to sit down. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know if it's the heat protectant or the fact that my hair has been washed 100,000 times today and deep conditioned, but my hair is feeling really nice. Oh, yeah, it's feeling really nice. And I thought I didn't like the smell of this heat protectant, but I think I'm changing my mind. It smells like floral, but like a little bit of a sweet floral, if that even makes sense. Anyway, let me finish doing what I'm doing before I be up in here for another 100,000 hours. Because I'm tired of being in the bathroom. Okay? All right, let's finish this hair so we can move on. I'm just gonna be using the stuff that I typically use when I press my hair out, which is my Tymo. And I'm gonna link everything that I'm using in this little vlog here, just in case you're curious. But I feel like, I mean, just like a quick review on this Just Glaze Silkening Fluid. So far so good. I really don't have any complaints. Honestly, I feel like my blowout came out just a touch better by using it, because usually by now, after I slept on it or whatever, my ends would have reverted way more than this. So I don't know if it's the silkening fluid, but I'm leaning towards yes, because that's probably the only thing that was not like anything that I've ever used before. And I don't remember that shampoo having anything to do with it. Even though I feel like my ends did not revert that much, I'm still just gonna slide through it just one time. And I'm gonna try to do this on the Cool Shot versus using low, because I feel like the Cool Shot still has like a little bit of heat to it, just not enough to do like a full blowout. I mean, it barely needs anything. Yeah, I'm gonna give credit to the heat protectant. Okay, yeah, business as usual. I'm just gonna plug my little Tymo in and get to work. I will tell you though, hold on. Okay, yeah, while that's heating up, we did experience just a small little casualty. My Tangle Teaser is now like colored a little bit. Like, it looks dirty to me. Nothing's wrong with it because I did clean it. I went back in with like shampoo and used a brush, and then I also filled up the sink with Dawn and put a little bit of bleach in there. I did that with all of my tools because at that point I couldn't remember what had color on it and what didn't. And the brush is still tinted. Now, am I looking to replace this just because it's tinted? No, but also, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. Do you see those teeth right there? There's a part of me that does not want this going through my hair. So because this is all I got, I'm gonna use it today. But then after today, I may or may not entertain getting a new Tangle Teaser, because I just don't want my hair getting tangled up in that and getting ripped out for no reason. All right, enough of me bumping my gums. I have my little entertainment station queued up. I'm about to watch the last hour of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny because I started it the other day and just didn't get to finish. So I've got 1 hour of that left. Hopefully this does not take me the whole hour, because I'm ready to get on with the show. I really am. I'm ready to move on to something else. Also, I feel like y'all have watched me press my hair several times already, so I'll include a few clips, but it's not going to be like the full overview. I am not using anything else in my hair though, outside of that heat protectant that I used when I blow dried, because I don't have like another serum or anything to lay over the top. So we're just going to hope that that is enough. And I am also using my Tymo all the way on, what is that, 5 notches, 6 notches. And the goal is to do 1 pass only 2 if I have to. I'll probably have to do 2 closer to my roots because the castor oil is castor oiling. And then I will comb chase with this little comb here. All right, I feel like I've said enough. On with the show. We are done. And yes, I did go the runtime of the rest of the movie, but I was also on the phone, so it is what it is. The hair is growing though. Like, my leggings are right here, and this is where the hair stops. These ends though are absolute trash. And if you think I'm joking, hold on. Look at these ends. They need to be trimmed something serious. What I decided to do was actually make an appointment to get them trimmed by a professional. I know, I am notorious for doing a DIY situation, especially when it comes to my hair, because I just got trust issues. But I was thinking back to the last time I had went to that Ulta. It was sometime in December. I had went to Ulta, and the stylist, I got to talking to her and I started inquiring, and they do trims up there. My only qualm is that why is the basic trim $47? I mean, at this point, I think it is what it is. I think a professional trim would just do me some good because my hair just needs a hard reset. And the trims that I have been doing up till this point have just been straight across in the back because I was just trying to even out the thickness back there. But I also could do with like a decent and thorough job. I called it there. They don't have any appointments for the rest of the day. And also the stylist that I was gonna go see doesn't have any availability for the rest of the day. So I went ahead and booked with her tomorrow. So yeah, this vlog is gonna go just a little bit more, at least in the hair department. I don't wanna put a bunch of oil in it, but what I am gonna do though is I'm just gonna put a little bit of this oil in my hair, specifically along the lengths of my hair. And by a little bit, I mean like that much. Just to like give it a little bit of something because there's nothing on my hair and it just feels odd not having just a little bit of something on my hair. Now we are going to address these nails. Take a look at them. They are crusty. They are busted, okay? They're colored still from the semi-permanent dye. I wasn't able to get it out. I even washed dishes with bleach in the water and still was not able to get the dye out, but that's fine because I went digging around in my drawer and I have a solution for that. I got my little manicure station set up, so I'm about to do some press-on nails. This is what I went digging around in my drawer for because I knew I had some press-ons, but I was not sure which ones that I actually had. So lucky for me, I do have a short pair and there's not a color on these. I guess the number is the BN01, but this is what they look like. The shade is very close to the actual box. I'm not sure if these are still gonna be too long for me, but if they are, I can always cut them down. All right, so let me get my nails prepped and then we'll stick these things on. My nails are basically nubs now. I might as well go ahead and size these nails. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot it comes with the, let me put these back. I forgot these kits come with a nail file, so I will use that to rough up my nails. And also one thing that I kind of struggle with these nail kits is that the nails never seem to be quite small enough. I have tiny fingers, so I'm hoping that this works out. And the length of these are going to be a little bit longer than I would want them to be, so I am going to have to cut these joints down. Now, I really hope this goes well because the last time I put on press-ons, you should have seen me trying to take them things off. Like, it was a hot mess, partially because I didn't decide to keep them on for a long time. But I have these all prepped here, so we're just gonna go for it. And I'm not really sure the best method to do this, whether or not it is added to the nail or added to my nail. But I'm gonna add it to my nail just because I feel like that's the method I'm gonna try first. That's one nail. It don't look that bad. I mean, it kind of does, but I am finished. Now, are these a little bit janky? Yes, but my nails are also not brown, so I think I can make this work for a week. Also, if you're looking at these like, dang, where did the length of those nails go? Baby girl, let me tell you how I cut them off, because I am just not a long nail person, okay? It is so hard for me to function in my regular life with long nails. So baby, I cut them off. The last couple of things I want to do to bring this full circle, if you will, is to 1, take an everything shower, and then for 2, intentionally apply my skincare. Now, as far as the everything shower, I did go to Target and I purchased a couple of things to kind of aid in that venture, if you will. So first up, I got an exfoliating hydro towel. Now, I dug around in the stuff that I already had and saw that I had a premium exfoliating mitt. I am not entirely sure what the difference between these two are. I want to say right off the bat, it's probably the level of exfoliation that I'm going to get from both of these. This one, just through the packaging, looks a little bit lighter than this one. But because I'm choosing to do like this kind of a body scrub versus using like the Dove one that I usually buy, I think I'm going to use this because it's just going to give me a little bit more exfoliation. Product lineup, in case you are curious. We've got Dove Sensitive Skin, Dove Relaxing Body Wash in Lavender. I am going to use this, like I said, in lieu of the Dove Body Scrub, because I just feel like if I use this and the Dove Body Scrub, I'm asking for trouble there, and I don't want to overdo it. And then I also purchased some shaving cream. Now, I cannot tell you the last time that I purchased shaving cream. Typically, I will use conditioner to shave my legs, but I bought this and it's in the scent lavender. And along with that, I'm going to use my Billy razor. I have had this razor for 100,000 years. I found out the other day that they do sell Billy razors at Target now. Who knew? Now, where's the blade, you may ask? Well, I was digging in my cabinets again and saw that I have a ridiculous amount of extra Billy razor refills to the tune of 2 packs of these. Oh, last but not least, after I get out of the shower, I'm gonna go in with some Aveeno Stress Relief Moisturizing Lotion because it is still winter and I'm not trying to be ashy. If you have not noticed, there is an overarching theme of lavender because that is just one of my favorite fragrances ever. Also at Target, I picked up some Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Oil Mist. I also have never been a body oil type of girl. Like, I will use it here and there, but putting it in as a part of my shower routine, that's never been me. But here we are trying new things. I feel like a completely different woman after that shower. It's so funny how different companies make different lavender scented things because nothing that I used that was labeled lavender smelled remotely the same. Notable body oil, I feel like a glazed ham right now. Super moisturized. I am curious to see how this absorbs overnight, if it actually sinks in or if it just stays like on the top. That like scrubby cloth thing is gonna take some getting used to. I don't know, like that was just a whole experience in and of itself. But I feel really good though. Like, all things considered, I feel really good. And honorable mention is gonna be this lavender and eucalyptus that I have burning down here. Chef's kiss. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up by doing my skincare. Washing my hands though, because I don't want that oil on my face. I did go ahead and wash my face while I was in the shower because I was just like, take advantage of the free steam. So I went ahead and used my regular CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser, and now I'm about to just put everything else on top. So I'm gonna go in with Pixie Glow Tonic as my toner, and then I'm going to spot treat with Epiduo Forte. I get this from my dermatologist, and it's pretty much aimed at cystic acne, which I don't have any right now, but I did a couple of days ago, which is why. Another thing I bought at Target was these little patches from Zitstica. Apparently these ones are also geared towards cystic acne, but considering that the bump that I had is now flat, I'm not gonna waste one of these, and instead I'm gonna use the other thing that I got at Target. I went ahead and paid full price for these. These are the Mighty Patches for dark spots, because that little bump that I had, if you can see, it's trying to leave a little evidence behind. So the sooner I can tackle that, the better. And then I'm going to use this eye cream. I have had this eye cream for ever now. I know I bought it in December, but I never used any of it. So I'm gonna use that. And then I'm gonna end the party with a light coating of my daily moisturizer from CeraVe. And then after that, I'm gonna call it a night. I will be back on here tomorrow, because after I get my trim, I'm gonna come home and put some rollers in my hair. And tomorrow is also date night, so like I get to do like the full thing. So I will pop in here tomorrow just to do like a final reveal, if you will. But other than that, I'm gonna pop this stuff on my face and go to bed, because I am feeling so unbelievably relaxed, and I need to take advantage of that by going to sleep a little bit early.
I'm here a couple minutes early and I'm scared. Like, I'm about to be watching this girl like a hawk. Like, ain't nothing getting cut without my approval first. Like, it's just not. But I did let my hair down. It still has a little bit of wave to it, so I'm gonna sit here and like try to massage it down. My appointment is in like another 5 minutes, so what I might actually do is hop out the car and go just take a look around Ulta. Like, I have no intentions on buying anything because I don't think there's anything that I need. I already have my standard, oh, you know what, I could use another lip liner because I have a brown one, but I don't really like it. I don't know. Let me see what I can see, and then I'm gonna go back there for my appointment. She is beauty, she is grace.
All right, honey.
Also, I forgot to get a shot of the way this hair color turned out, so I'm hoping you can see something. It definitely has like a little bit more of a redder tone to it, but it's not like a lot.
Let me tell you why I'm never going back to Ulta to get my hair cut. Yes, I made an appointment for this trim. It was $47. Now, to be fair, the trim, it actually was like a wash, condition, blow dry and trim, I think. But I was just like, y'all not finna be all in my head like that. I just need you to do the work with the scissors. So I was just like, I'm gonna take an L for the team. If the lady is good, then I may consider going back. So I get back there and the lady has somebody else in a chair. How about that lady's hair was sopping wet? I could obviously tell she ain't like halfway through nothing. So I'm like, okay, how much time do you need? Because I could come back, you know? So she's like, oh, come back in 45 minutes. And I'm like, oh, okay, the lady must be getting a wash and go or something. Like, no big deal. I go and run an errand. I go back to the salon. Let me tell you how I get back there and she still got a good third of the way left of the lady's hair because she's doing a twist set. Another young lady checks me in and I sit, she's like, okay, I'm gonna check you in and you can sit over here. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my watch like, ma'am, how long you gonna be? I think I gave her like 10 minutes before I was just like, excuse me, Miss Ma'am, I have somewhere else to be. So like, how long? And so she tells the lady, hey, do you mind if I stop doing your hair so I can do her trim? And the lady's hair that she was doing wasn't tripping about it, but I'm just like, it's a no for me. For one, I made this appointment, okay? It was on the calendar. I'm not a walk-in. So the fact that I gave you a little bit of grace the first time, because I did have something else that I could have been doing during that slot, so I wasn't like super upset about it. I was out anyways, but I come back and you still not ready for me? Like, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. There's something about me where I don't like people playing with my time like that. So I'm not going back, okay? Anyway, with that being said, I did get a trim. and I think it turned out okay. Now, first and foremost, we did end up having to take off more than I was thinking. And the reason being is because, baby girl, let me tell you, when that lady put that comb in the back of my head and I was feeling it catch, and she was like, I'm gonna show you where I think you need to cut it, but you tell me before I do it. Appreciate you. She showed me those ends. Gotta go. Gotta go. Like, I'm not one of those people who wants long hair to the point where I want it to be see-through. Like, that is not the move. And I specifically told her that I did not want any layers because I'm really focused on like the overall thickness of my hair. And if you're putting layers up in there, it's just giving confusion. And on top of that, I do not know this lady well enough to attest to whether or not she can really cut hair. Like, a trim to me is pretty basic. Once you get into like the twirling of the scissors, cutting here, cutting there, ma'am, I need to see your portfolio. Anyway, this is the back. Let me see if I can. This is coming to the end of my bra strap, and I feel like when I did this yesterday, my hair was coming to like here. So that's fine. I'm willing to take that L. And then in the front, I think it was originally coming to like maybe here. So we had to cut off a little bit, but you know, like I'm saying, it's fine because I would rather have healthy hair than hair all down my back and the ends be see-through. Like, there was no point to that for me. So, yeah, I think this trim will last me for a little while. I just need to do a better job of like sealing my ends on a semi-regular basis. Probably the same days that I opt to put castor oil on my scalp, I also need to be considering sweeping a little bit of oil on my ends. Anyway, once again, I am bumping my gums. I need to put in soft rollers and get ready. Okay, I can explain. It has been a couple of days, okay? I did not come back on after I got dressed and ready to go. However, I am on my way somewhere else. So I figured I would just do the takedown on camera so y'all could see what these soft rollers look like. I've been trying to keep up with it, doing it at least like every other day. And so far, I'm liking the results. And also that little glow up / self-care day was so much needed, and I have been feeling fantastic ever since. It's giving. These soft rollers, they're really, really cute. I do wish that I had bigger ones, for sure. Okay, these are 1 inch, and I think if I had 2 inches, that would be a total vibe too. But this is just what I've been doing, like putting those 6 in and just using my fingers to separate them to give me a little extra oomph. And also, I think there is something to be said just about having your hair done, period, you know? Now just imagine this a few days ago. It was like a full glam. Like, your girl had on lashes and everything. Face was beat down. I think it looks really, really good. Oh, and every other time that I've set my hair in rollers, I've been using this spray. It's Kenra Fast Dry Hairspray. Apparently, it's like a flexible hold. And I've just been, you know, tossing a little bit in here. This will last for a little bit and then they'll fall, and then, I don't know, I may put my hair back up in rollers tonight, but maybe not. Anyway, I just wanted to come back on and formally close out the video. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.